The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. Hi, guys. Welcome to another episode of the 20s Show. Today, I want to talk about passion. All my life, I'd been hearing this one particular advice from the millionaires, from the artists, from the people who are apparently successful at life. And this advice was just follow your passion and you'll be rich. Now, this advice might have made sense for someone who knew what their passion was, except me, who didn't know what my passion is. So I couldn't relate with it, I couldn't resonate with it. But I constantly had this question in my mind: how do I find my passion? Or what am I passionate about? Or why is it that most people know what their passion is, but I don't know what my passion is? So this started building a lot of curiosity in my head, and I sort of started to get the hang of things that I'm passionate about. So today I'm going to share with you what is it that's stopping you from finding the things that you're passionate about. So let's begin with this podcast episode. The very first thing that you need to understand is human beings are a species that follows the path of least resistance. Now what this means is I'll share an I'll share my example. So I dreaded public speaking. Public speaking was my number one fear, and I would go to all lengths. I would do everything that was needed to be done just to avoid going on the stage and speaking, or in fact, even standing in front of a classroom to speak. This is how I chose the path of least resistance. Same goes for a lot of things. Everything that I feared, everything that was challenging, everything that needs a lot of courage to pursue is something that we try to avoid. And when we try to avoid a lot of these things, we start to walk on a path of least resistance, which do not offer a lot of learnings, or which does not offer us to evolve beyond our existing set of skill sets. Because we don't push ourselves enough, we do not put ourselves in uncomfortable zones which we are not familiar with. This was one, that humans follow the path of least resistance. But here's the thing, remember this brain tattoo that I'm going to tell you. The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. Going beyond these fears, which make you nervous, which make you uncomfortable, which you find challenging, or which makes you fearful, those are the things that you need to go beyond. And those are the things beyond which you'll be able to find your passion, beyond which you'll be able to find things that you emotionally connect with. To find a passion, it's not just about finding something that excites you, it's also about anything that you emotionally connect with, anything that makes you fearful, that makes you nervous, or that evokes any similar feeling like excitement, fear, nervousness, is something that you need to look into. So, oftentimes we tend to think that we will be passionate about things that excite us. But here's the thing, being excited and being nervous about something, all of these feelings activate the same neural activity. And what you call nervousness is just a perception of you. So, somebody who is passionate about public speaking will go through the same neurological patterns and will feel the same hormones rushing through his head, and he'll call it excitement. At the same point, you will call it nervousness, or you will call it being fearful. So, if anything makes you fearful or makes you nervous, you don't have to avoid it just because it takes you into an uncomfortable zone, because you're fearful about your reputation, because you're fearful about losing your friends, it could be losing your social network, it could be losing your identity that you believe you have created around you. And so, Anything that makes you nervous, excites you, fears you, you have to go beyond it, especially your fears. Because those are the places, those are the things that you are most likely to find your passion in. Same went for me. I was super fearful about public speaking. It was my number one fear. And when I joined Toastmasters and when I started to attend it regularly, every time I felt fearful, I still raised my hands and tried to grab my opportunity to go up on the stage in front of people and then speak with a lot of preparation and sometimes not with preparation, but I would try to go beyond my fears. And that's what I ended up finding myself passionate for. The key to finding your passion is explore a lot many things. Try different things. Try more of the things that you are fearful about. Things that take you out of your comfort zone. Read a lot of books. Try to fill information and wisdom in your mind that you did not already have. Try to feed yourself with different exposure. Be curious about things in life and dare greatly. Until next time, my friends, keep thriving.